Steak and hungry for kill. Just give me a big helping of mini hooktails. Batten down the hatches, we're about to set sail on another adventure. Mini hooktails. Ain't hungry for steaks, ain't hungry for kill. But give me a big helping of mini hooktails. Batten down the hatches, we're about to set sail on another adventure. Mini hooktails. Steak, kill, big helping, mini hooktails. Hatches, set sail, mini hooktails.
In 2005, I was still in college. I always wondered why the city of Buffalo had this awesome amphitheater that they never used. And so there's all these good bands, or at least bands that wanted to play too around the area. So I figured I'd marry the two and make monthly music night.
The monthly music night was something we did through the city of Buffalo.
So I whipped up all these plans, I made copies of it all, put them in binders, brought it to the city council and did this speech, and long story short, they okayed it. So the city of Buffalo paid for the shows.
It was a real special thing for us because we put a lot of work and effort, like not just going through the city, but like having concessions. We had Buck's Pizza delivering pizza to us constantly.
JJ Terry and I did all the setup and all the recruiting of bands.
We had all kinds of bands from everywhere, like all over the state and even out of state. We had metal bands, we had punk bands, we had joke bands.
So once a month down in Sturgis Park, we would have the monthly music night, and we even had t-shirts and shit made up, and Greg Burnett came out and helped us with sound a couple times.
We had the guy, Greg Burnett, that recorded our album, come and do sound for us. I mean, everybody just really came together. And
Rob Newton came in like 3 different variations. He always had something to bring to the table. Like if we ever needed someone to fill in, Rob Newton always came through.
We had a lot of great local musicians show up and just show out. Like Rob Newton was in like 2-3 different bands and at every show.
We tried to have it where Me Hook wasn't on every bill, and we set it up that way, but you know, a lot of the people that we were dealing with were like young teenage bands, and so we got a lot of dropouts too, so inevitably Me Hook played pretty much everyone.
We had one band that changed their name like 2 or 3 times and ended up being Brad Cox and the Red Rockets, which ultimately led to a 420 All-Star reunion, which we will take credit for. You're welcome.
There's a 420 All-Stars reunion. That was pretty cool, man. Monthly music night didn't quite make it through a 2-year run. About a year and a half into it, we got shut down.
There's also talk about some controversial lyrics that were never sang.
That lyric is from a song called Town Hall, which is about a town of older folks getting outraged about kids playing music and shutting them down. So the irony was deep on that one. We had control of the stage for a while, and we got to call the shots, and hey, that's great for an up-and-coming band. At least we had a place to play. It was cool, outdoor venue, you know. So, loved the monthly music night. JJ and I still got the t-shirts, and we wear them, you know, all these years later.